What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we are going to go ahead and review the new shardable hero, the Phantom King. Now, of course, he is a shard hero, so if you ever want to hire one, you can always go hire with gems and hire with gems, or you can go with hire with shards and legends, and there he is. He costs 20,000 shards to be able to hire him. But the question is he worth 20,000 shards? Well, let's go ahead and first of all take a look at how he looks. I personally love the design, especially the evolved form. I think it resembles Reaper in a way, but it also has its own unique style, like the shoulder pads and etc. So I do really like the design. A+ on that. It probably the best looking shard hero outside of maybe like Atlanticore, because I do really like the Atlanticore look. I really do dig the look. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at the stats here. Now it's got 5,200 attack, 69,000 HP, we'll just say that's 70,000, 800 attack speed, which is very fast, and the movement speed is at 370, which makes it one of the fastest heroes right behind Skull Knight. So looking at the stats for a evolved 10-star Phantom King, it doesn't really pop at you, especially the HP, because the HP seemed kind of low considering there's heroes out there like, let's say, Gulum with like 160,000 HP. But the thing that sets him apart is that he comes with a 2,500 dodge rating, which is a rating that no other hero really has right now, as you can tell. Some of the new heroes have some of these new stats that IGG said that they were going to have and they were going to release. But essentially what that means is that even though his HP seems a little low, because he has that dodge rating, that means that he's going to be dodging a lot more things that normally a hero would. So essentially that HP is much more bearable because he's going to be dodging so much. Now the attack also doesn't seem very high, but also keep in mind that the attack speed is going to make up for it. So I'll give you an example. Right now it's at 5,200. So that is comparable to, I believe it's Minotaur. Yeah, so 5,200. The only difference is, take a look at Minotaur's attack speed. It's 1,500, which in this game essentially rounds up to 1,600. So you got Minotaur at the same attack, but it's got twice as long in the attack speed. So essentially, if you compare the two, if they were to swing at the same time, that would make this attack over 10,000, just because Phantom King is going to get off 2 hits before Minotaur gets off 1. So you got to keep that into consideration, and when you look at it that way, it doesn't seem that bad. And then couple it in with a very fast movement speed, you got yourself a very well-rounded hero. Although the movement speed can be a little too fast if your other heroes are too slow, which might lead him to get himself killed, so you gotta watch out for that. Now let's talk about talents. The talents that are good for him, sprint can be good, but like I said, he can become too fast, so you gotta be careful with that. You can also go with War God and Bulwark talents. Don't forget about Scatter, because if you put Scatter on him along with his skill, which we'll talk about in a second, it can be really powerful at shutting down like bosses, etc. And also what you can do is you can also use Berserk, but keep in mind that a 4/5 Berserk or a 5/5 Berserk is not really going to help you too much. You have to have a 6 Berserk in order to get this attack speed to 600. So keep that in mind if you want to go the Berserk route. 4, 5 or anything lower is not going to do anything. You got to go 6 Berserk, or you got to go either a lower Berserk and Blitz artifact, but I think that's a little too much to invest into just getting his attack speed to 600. But if you can get a Berserk 6 and get it down to like 600 and then put Scatter Crest on him, man, that's gonna be powerful. So those are the talents that I would recommend. But let's go ahead and take a look at this skill, which is Soul Crush. It deals damage to equals to 160% attack to a random target on the field, reducing their energy by 39. The hero comes with level 5 Revitalize and fast energy recovery. So essentially he's going to be reducing the energy by almost pretty much 40, and it's only going to be one target. But keep in mind that since he attacks so quickly, it's no different than like a Spirit Mage, because Spirit Mage only procs once and he shoots like 6 or 7 targets depending on the skill level, but it's only going to do it once he procs. Whereas for this one, take a quick look at this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's exit before I die. But you see how he procs, he pretty much would be the same as a Spirit Mage. The only thing is that he's doing one at a time and not all together at once. Because I know a lot of people say, well, it's only single target. Well, you know, it adds up really quickly once he starts going. But I really do like this skill. It helps in so many different game modes, whether it is Here Be Demon, Here Be Monsters, etc. It's a very great skill that can be used in a lot of things. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay and show you some of the things that this man can do. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at Here Be Monsters. I wanna show you guys just how much he can proc. So there he goes on the top right corner, and I feel that him and Pumpkin Duke as a pair is probably the strongest combo that he's gonna have. Just look how fast he's proccing right now. Just look at this. This is a machine gun. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. And not only that, every time he hits, he's going to be reducing energy. It's absolutely nuts. So here he goes again. There he goes. Now keep in mind that he kind of does like Harpy Queen. He kind of prioritizes the troops. But once the troops are gone, take a look at this. Boom, 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 boom. He just, once you get Pumpkin Duke and him going, it is absolutely crazy. Now let's go ahead and jump into some dungeons, because he can be pretty useful in dungeons as well. Let's go ahead and do this dungeon. We'll go ahead and start from the left hand side. A quick tip while doing dungeons: make sure that you drop your Guardian Angel and your Frenzy before Snowstorm, because you want as much time on Snowstorm to be active as possible. So definitely keep that in mind. So let's take a quick look at all of the procs that he's doing right now. And Pumpkin Duke hasn't even gotten going. So there we go. Look at this. Look at this. This is pretty much an equivalent of Spirit Mage, except that he's proccing almost every second. That's only the real difference. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at this one. We'll go ahead and start from the bottom from this one as well. So again, we'll drop those spells first, and then we'll drop this Snowstorm, and there we go. Now take a quick look at how he's proccing right now. There he goes. Look at this. There's procs everywhere. It's like a machine gun. I think that's his nickname. Forget Phantom King. We'll just call him Machine Gun. So let's take a quick look at our Wretched Gorge 3 solo. Let's see. Now there he is on the left hand side, right by Arctica. So what I want to see is Pumpkin Duke and him going absolutely nuts on these waves. Now take a quick look at this. He is in the front line, but Arctica saves him there at the end, which is perfect. But look how fast he's proccing. Look at that. Him and Vlad just absolutely destroyed that wave that was coming. Didn't even make it. So there we go. We got a wave coming from the top and also from the right. That might split up our group here, but we should be fine. Nope, it looks like the group is going to stay together. Oh no. Phantom King is over there chilling, but he was able to at least get one proc off because of Valentina. And this is where it is going to get interesting, because here comes the bosses, here comes the demon, and this is where we're going to need his scatter to absolutely work. Here we go. There we go. Now keep in mind that he has scatter 4 as a crest set, so this is a preview of what he would be like with scatter. Just take a quick look at the demon's energy. This is a stun demon, so you absolutely do not want him to stun anybody, and he is doing his job. Nobody else has scatter or anything like that. It is just him with his scatter crest and with his talent or his skill, just absolutely destroying his energy. He gets up and then he goes right back down just because of how fast he's proccing along with his scatter. Absolutely amazing. And if you bring 4 on Wretched Gorge, oh my goodness. Let's take a quick look here at Mesa 4. He is right there in the middle. Take a quick look at that. Just take a look at this. Look at this. It's like a light show. Look at this. It's actually pretty cool to watch with him and Santa. They literally is like fireworks. Now take a quick look at that boss right there. Santa's gonna fill his energy up, but look at this. Phantom King is gonna take all of his energy away. Then Ares procs, and then Santa Boom pretty much resets it, and then there goes Phantom King to work on his energy. absolutely nuts. And especially when you're going up against stun bosses, that the whole point for these bosses is to stun you, make sure your pumpkin duke stacks go off, and then kill you off. You bring 4 of these guys into Mesa, and I don't think one of these boss would even proc once, just because there's going to be so much energy reduction from all sources. I mean, 4 at once, that would be absolutely nuts. So there we go. Now we see him pretty much either focus on the main boss or the side boss there, and just look how fast he's procking. There we go. Yeah, look at this. 1 2 3 4 5 6. You can't even count just because of how fast it's going. So this is where he would actually outshine a Spirit Mage, because Spirit Mage would only proc every time the energy fills up, but this guy, every swing he's proccing. So the overall damage and the overall single target damage would be much higher than heroes like a Spirit Mage. There we go, and then we'll just go ahead and take this boss out, and then that's it. It is pretty much done. Mesa 4 with 4 of these guys would absolutely crush their energy. They wouldn't even stand a chance. But what about Lost Realm and the Battle Altars and the Here Be Demons? Well, take a quick look at this Here Be Demon. Again, scatter on him. Just take a quick peek at the Here Be Demon's energy. It's not even getting to half right now. It's crazy. Now keep in mind that the Moltanica also does have scatter, but when you take into consideration the scatter from Phantom King as well as the skill, man, that is just it's over for a boss. So you have 2 Phantom Kings on this one, and then a scatter Moltanica, and look just how much work he's doing. This is a deflect demon, by the way, which is one of those that it procs once and you're pretty much over with. So you want to make sure that he doesn't proc, and it doesn't look like he's ever even going to get to have energy just because of this scatter. Very, very powerful. Now let's go ahead and take a look against other people. Now take a look at this. It goes boom, it hits, but once Pumpkin Duke and him gets going, watch this. It's like fireworks. Boop, 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 boop. It kept that Valentina from proccing one more time, which is absolutely amazing. We got a chest here. Let's go ahead and open up real quickly. Blue crystals. Okay, we definitely want that. Alright, so let's take a quick look and see what we have here. Okay, so we have a pretty decent team. Ooh, all double evolved. But take a look at that. He goes ahead and hits. And then watch this. Look at all the times that he procs. Absolutely shutting them down. And then we got one more there on the top left. Level 6. Ouch, that kind of hurts. Alright, well, let's take a quick look at this Valentina's energy, okay? Hits Valentina, hits Valentina, hits Valentina, and then hits Valentina. Valentina never got to proc. Absolutely insane. Let's take a quick look at the arena then, because a lot of people, they think energy reduction, they automatically assume arena. So is he any good for arena? Well, let's take a quick look. Right off the bat, he hits the Arctica, which is very, very good if it was head to head, but in this case it wasn't head to head, so it didn't really matter. But it looks like he also hit that Valentina, and then the match is over just like that. Now take a quick look at this one. This Valentina started with 100% energy, and him and Candy Cane, look at this, it's got 0 energy right now, this Valentina. With Phantom King. So the ultimate question, is he worth the 20,000 shards? So in my opinion, I believe that he is worth the 20,000 shards, and I believe that he is a very well-rounded hero. He is useful in a lot of different game modes, as you guys can see. And I believe he is rightly priced at 20,000. I think that Siren should have always been 10,000. I think 20,000 is it's a bit steep for Siren, but I feel like 20,000 for him is the way to go. So should you get one? Yes. Should you get one up? Absolutely. It's a hero that either, if you're free to play or pay to play, you're still gonna find a way to use him, whether it's in Here Be Demon, etc. This is a hero that is going to help you. There's a stigma on shard heroes nowadays that, oh, it's a shard hero, so it's gotta suck. Well, this hero kind of puts a stop to that, because this hero is definitely worth every single shard. So go ahead and get you one, for sure. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I was able to help you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until later, bye.